Hey guys, it is MissSimReno. If you're returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you're brand new, I'm very excited that you decided to join me here today for a brand new episode of our Growing Together Let's Play. And I know I said last episode we would be focusing on Archer, and that is 100% what we're going to be doing. But since he had work this morning, I figured that we would just follow Hannah to get a very rare cup of caffeine, okay? If it works, I've had so much trouble with cafe lots, like no particular lot, literally just the cafe lot itself. Like the baristas just don't work. Like they just don't work. They either like don't make your coffee. You can order it like 4 or 5 times and they literally will make everybody else's coffee but yours. So I'm really just hoping it works. She was in the middle of it and then she stopped. Why are you basically surrounded by all these other patrons? Anyway, she's not even waiting for her coffee now, so I have a feeling it's not even gonna work. But since it was National Coffee Day, I figured we would go and see if we can get a coffee. Maybe, wait, this is ours. Never mind. Actually, I think this is ours. No, please. No, please. Oh, we ordered to-go coffee, so I was really thinking that it was gonna be ours. This is ours now. Thank you. Thank you. It is. Also, I want to show off this lot. I did not build this. I said this on Twitter, like literally as I was downloading the lot. I'm like, y'all are doing God's work right now because people are making restaurants and cafes and everything. And this is so freaking cute. And you know why? You know why I love it, especially because it resembles some of the buildings. Like I know that these are rounded, but it resembles some of the buildings that are out here in this little downtown area. So it fits into the world perfectly. Now this lot it doesn't have a particular like cafe name. It is just called the Anchor Point Abode. And this is by Malunch on the gallery. I'll put the ID on screen for you as well. But this is really, really cute. It's named after the lot name, like the actual lot itself was named that. Oh wait, and there's a gym. And there's a gym on site. I love multifunctional lots. This is great. So there's a gym back there, but there's also a cafe. And I believe that these are supposed to be like faux apartments. Look at all the mailboxes down here. Also, if you hear my throat making noises, you didn't. Just saying. But yeah, there's supposed to be like apartments up here too. This is so cool. I really like it. It's such a cool lot and there's so much possibility. But yes, we are here with Hannah. She is currently just getting a coffee because it is National Coffee Day in my game. And her and Archer aren't really coffee drinkers, even though they are early birds. But I figured that she could celebrate with the one and only caffeine drink that she will have during her pregnancy. And she got up bright and early to do this. They opened up at 8 o'clock. She grabbed her coffee and here she is just enjoying it on this beautiful morning. Let's just zoom right out again. This is actually, I placed this right by the docks. It fits perfectly. I think it was built on the slot. So if you recall, the restaurant that her and Archer took her parents to is over here. So this is going to be, I think the way I'll build this up, at least for the LP, and I might swap out the library. It's a really nice library, but I might swap it out. This is going to be a commercial district. So we've already got a cafe and a gym here, which is amazing. This is a restaurant and I might keep this as a library, but I might find a replacement. I'm just not sure. I've already replaced the rec center. I swear, like you all are amazing because I haven't built anything but homes here. I've only built like 2 family homes thus far and people have made freaking rec centers. They made cafes, they made restaurants. Like couldn't be me. I don't have the skill or the inspiration at the moment to do it. I'm deadlocked. I can't do it. But she just finished her coffee and Archer's actually going to be home in about 45 minutes. So I think what we will do, you double fisted your coffees. So I guess when you ordered it and you weren't waiting, you actually did still get it. You know what? Go big or go home, I'll say. Having this amount of caffeine in a short amount of time might not be the best idea, but you're going to be okay. The baby's going to be okay. We're all okay. She's also in her 2nd trimester, by the way. She's going to be in her 3rd trimester very, very soon. But do not forget that I am using MC Command Center, and I did extend the time of sim pregnancy to 7 days because 3 days fly by in an LP and I was not ready for them. And I don't think they're ready either for this baby to be here. So they're gonna have a little bit more time. I think they'll even have a spooky day baby from when I was looking at the calendar. I would like to just take a pause here because I had Hannah come over to kind of the water's edge, take in the view. Look at the beautiful bridge and the lighthouse and the sailboats. And then I saw this. These are dangerous waters, everybody. Watch out. Well, I did take Hannah down here, as I mentioned. Archer is officially back from work, so she's going to be leaving soon. But I was actually going to have her take a little selfie down by the water to just send to Archer, because I thought it was a cute idea, okay? Not a sad one. And my reshade is making this look awful. Like, look at all these shadows. It's just because it's so close. Maybe she could send this one. She'd be like, grrr, like, it took forever to get my coffee. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something funny that you might send your significant other while you're out and about. These aren't. I mean, that one's okay. It's just this one's probably the one with the least amount of shadow. So I think she's gonna take a little selfie here. She might even take a photo of this little bay area. I really like this, like with the dock and the lighthouse and everything. I just think it's really pretty. And I wish that we could do more with this little area. So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna have her just take a quick picture. And I think what she might do too, I'm just like thinking out loud here, is I think she might take these pictures and send them to her parents and being like, San Sequoia is missing you already. Like that kind of cute thing. I don't know. I like the idea. Here we go. Take that picture at a different kind of angle there because I like getting different shots. And, oh, that's kind of nice. Here, let's do this. Ooh, let me get my depth of field on here to make it a little bit more interesting. There we go. But that's nice. I just wanted her to take some photos. This is kind of a nice peaceful morning for her. Maybe I can even do this. Hold on. Ooh, that's nice. That's what I wanted. I wanted some depth of field with the boats as well. Hopefully those came out okay. But now that she has had her coffees, yes, plural, she is energized, caffeinated, and drinking Americano. Freedom from what? Small, tiny cup. I've never seen that before, actually. That's really funny. We're going to take her home, and then we're just going to focus on Archer for the rest of the day because we have some fun plans for this evening that I need to tell you all about. Archer just wrapped up his morning, got changed into his nice casual, not fisherman clothes here. Just coming right back from the dock. But what we're actually going to do, I just wanted you guys to see him, actually coming home from work for once. This is how I like to simulate it. But he's actually going to go and do some fishing. And then we are going to talk about what is going to be happening this evening for them because they do have plans. Now, it's not on the calendar yet, but it will be in just a moment. Because I think it'll be kind of a surprise to you all. And I'm really excited to do it. Look at this. Archer, are you careful when you're out here fishing? Because that ain't a fish. This is kind of a fun way to start our little tidbit here. Number one, Archer's always fishing, so sorry if that's boring to you, but he is. He actually just completed a stage of his aspiration, which I'm not really focusing on aspirations that much. I just want them to be relevant for my Sims for this LP, but I'm not out to like actually complete them. If I happen to, great, because they should naturally kind of occur as we go along. But anyway, he did just complete this first stage, fish out of water, catch 5 fish, fish at 3 different locations. Good on you, buddy. I seem to say that a lot for him. I don't know where it comes from. Just ignore me. Anyway, he has to fish for 10 total hours, which is going to be super easy for him. He has to mount or bowl 5 fish. He actually just mounted a fish before we left. I put it in the living room in their house. And level 4 fishing, which he's already done. But he is out here fishing this morning. It is still this morning, right? Yeah, it's not even afternoon yet. We're basically right near the rec center. And again, this nice little house that I wish was real, a lot that I wish was real, and Whalebert over here to the water park. But I wanted to take a little pause here because this evening, there's actually going to be a bit of a, I guess we'll call it a dinner party. I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but we have some new relationships here and mainly new to you. I don't like establishing all the relationships and revealing everything at once in the first few episodes, but oh my gosh, he caught a huge tuna, I'm assuming. Is that a tuna? Just tell me. That's a tuna. Okay. All right. So I want to introduce you all to a few new characters here. So we will open up their little sim panels. Now, Archer is a fisherman. He has his own crew, and this is one of his crew members, as well as this crew member's spouse, also one of the crew members. They're all crew members. They are co-workers. It says right here in relationship, co-workers. But they're also friends. Now, for Archer, friend is a very loose term. He considers them more so acquaintances, but this is Amos Navarez. And then you can see here, we'll look at him in a second. This is his husband, Jesse. Now, They have amazing and good compatibility, I believe, with Archer. They have a lot of the same interests. Clearly, they're all fishermen. They love being outdoors. They do love to fish. They have a very strong shared passion. And when Amos and Jesse found out that Archer and Hannah were having a baby, they decided that they wanted to kind of help their stern captain out a little bit, because Archer's pretty stern at work. Like he doesn't just socialize to socialize, but I think Amos and Jesse know him pretty well, despite Archer thinking that no one really knows him that well. He's kind of like, he wears his emotions on his sleeve in a very obvious way because he's constantly trying to like hide them or divert. Anyway, they know him pretty well. And what they decided to do is ask if Archer and Hannah wanted to get together at some point and just like hang out for an evening, you know? Like they thought it might be beneficial because they have a little boy. They have a little boy named Amir. I think I accidentally called him Amari at one point because I forgot when I named this poor little sweet baby infant. Anyway, him and his husband Jesse have a son named Amir. He's a little infant. And when they found out that Archer and Hannah were having a baby, they thought, well, maybe they could use the support as new parents. Maybe Amir can be a little bit of an icebreaker for us to get to know them a little bit more. And it would be nice to have like some other parent friends. It might be nice for Amir to have a little play buddy as, of course, Archer and Hannah's baby gets older. You know, he's not that much older than what their baby's going to be. There's not going to be a huge age difference. So they took it upon themselves to make some plans with Archer and Hannah this evening. Now, again, so this is Amos. Over here, he has amazing compatibility with Archer. They really, really do get along, and Archer recognizes this as well. And then over here is Jesse, his husband, who again is also a fisherman. They have good compatibility. It's nothing super duper strong, but it's not bad by any means. It even says, hey, not bad. Also co-workers. And then just because I wasn't exactly sure how this was going to work in regards to like inviting Sims over for something, I'm assuming Archer needs to know them to invite them over. So he technically knows Amir, but they are of course just acquaintances. He's never really met this little bundle, but to invite everybody over, we wanted to ensure that Amir was part of his relationship panel. And Archer's oddly looking forward to it. Again, he's not a very social being at all. I mean, he got dragged. I'm thinking actually that Amos was the one that dragged him to like the beach bonfire back in the day when he met Hannah. That's what I'm thinking. So Archer does kind of have a soft spot for Amos. I think he really does like him. He does consider him a friend, but again, he doesn't really know what like friend means. He doesn't really know how to be close to people like that. So he was looking forward to this evening and having dinner with them, but he's really nervous about meeting Amir because he just doesn't know how to like interact with infants and children. And when he told Hannah that he was going to invite them over because they were asking to kind of get to know them more, Hannah was ecstatic. Like she was so excited when she found out that they had a little one. She was like bouncing off the walls. So Archer's like, all right, guess we're doing this. Wait a minute. Unrelated to the story at all, Archer just caught this fish, and as he was like pulling it off of his fishing rod, I was like, wow, that looks like a Swedish fish. Lo and behold, it's called a gummy guppy. What? A deliciously squishy friend for your home. Just don't leave him alone with the catfish. It's rare and it's excellent. A gummy guppy? Why does that sound sick? That sounds gross. Like you caught it out here in this pond. That sounds disgusting. Swedish fish are one of my favorite candies. I'm just tossing that out there in case you were all wondering. Favorite candy of all time, pretty much. And he just caught one in this dang gross water. No. No. That's disgusting. That is gross. He's on a roll though too. Anyway, I just needed to take a pause for that. Now, since he's here at the rec center, I am actually going to have him come over here and we're going to pause because I'm going to actually put a coffee machine here because it is National Coffee Day. And you know what? Why not have our man here also have some coffee? Though he's just gonna make some coffee over here at the rec center instead of going out to the cafe on the other side of the neighborhood and buying one. So we'll have him brew some coffee here at the rec center quick, because why the heck not? Plum Bob Kingdom, this rec center is honestly just stunning. Like I cannot toot your horn enough. It's literally so beautiful. All right, Archer, you're not much of a caffeine fiend here, but have your little cup of coffee. Maybe you'll feel really energized. He also is feeling very confident right now from an amazing catch. That was a really big fish. Impressive. Well, which one? It definitely wasn't the guppy. Was it this big old boy, this tuna? Was it a perch? I don't even know what you just caught. You did catch some big fish. You did. But yeah, then we're going to head home with Archer, and they are going to get ready for their little dinner party with his coworkers. And again, he's feeling very excited for it. He is looking forward to it. He's a bit nervous. He doesn't entertain much. Hannah is like very much so an entertainer, and Archer's not. He doesn't really know how to do this, but he's realizing that he's excited to do new things or things that may have, I don't know, not interested him before. And that's all because of this news. He's like, I'm going to have a baby, and now I have friends with a baby. That happened quickly. Of course, he gets home and the sink is broken. Excellent for when they're about to have company. So he's going to repair the sink. Hannah was actually out there feeling all energized and doing some light weightlifting. She is really taking this like healthy pregnancy thing seriously, and I'm proud of her. I'm really proud of her. Couldn't be me. I have terrible self-motivation, especially when it comes to working out. But he just finished repairing the sink here. We're gonna have him mop up this puddle because I heard he made a mess. And then they're gonna talk about what they want to make for dinner because they're not really sure. Archer's just saying, do we do like a whole thing? Like, do we have like appetizers and like a main meal and like dessert and stuff like that? Like, what do we do? Do you already have an idea as to what we're gonna make? And Hannah's like, oh my gosh, I had it all figured out. Don't you worry. We're gonna make beef Wellington because I forgot to have her make it with her parents, and I feel I love it here. Thank you so much, Sims. That was excellent. Do it again, please fix that. I would love it if this would stop. Please stand up. Please. He's just like, well, how's your guys' day? She's like, we were fine. We had some coffee, which excited the little bean. But when I was working out, they also seemed pretty excited. And Archer's just like, oh my gosh, the kicks are getting so much stronger. And Hannah's just telling him, yeah, this is what happens in the second trimester. You're going to be feeling super strong kicks, and you're going to be able to see the baby move a lot more. They're just singing to each other. Oh my gosh, they're singing to each other. Can we not? Can we not? I think they're singing about National Coffee Day. Anyway, Archer's not exactly the cook of the family here, but we're going to have him clean out the fridge, and then we're going to go ahead and get cooking because they're going to be here at like 5 o'clock. No, that's so soon. No, Archer had no cooking skill. I didn't even realize. He shouldn't have been put in charge of anything. No, I'm so sorry, Anne. Well, we can't talk right now. The dinner party is starting in an hour, which is horrifying me. And Archer is actually making the salad, but Hannah here is making beef Wellington really quickly. So Archer's going to be done before her, which is good. He can go ahead and greet their friends when they get here. I won't say their friends. I'll say Archer's crewmates. Oh, and now this. Oh, please. No, not the ear. Not the earwax in the salad. They have indeed arrived. They are here. So, geez, I'm really excited right now. Actually, I think this is great. I think that Archer is going to go ahead and I don't know where any of this stuff is now, in the menu. So we're just gonna kind of go with it. Small talk. Yeah, we can discuss work. Let's go ahead and basically just, thank for coming. Let's do that. Let's also put the walls down. Thank you. And here's Amir. Oh, there he is. It's a little nugget on the floor. Oh, at least he can sit up. Sweet little baby. Oh, but he's really upset. Well, Hannah is going to introduce herself to Amos, and Archer's out here talking with Jesse, but I think we want to go inside here and call everybody to eat. But I think that, oh gosh, we're going to actually have Amos here. Little nugget on the ground. What? Let's introduce Amir to Hannah. Oh, can we do that? That would be really cute. Here, pick him up. You got to pick him up, right? This is gonna be my first time really kind of exploring this. I don't really know what to do, but I think he's like, Hannah, it's so great to meet you. Archer's told us all about you, and this is Amir. This is our son. He's about 4 months old. Look at him. Oh. And Hannah's like, hey, buddy. Hey, baby boy, look at how big you are. You look so much like your daddies. So much like them. So much like them because Amir is a science baby, as they are formerly known in The Sims at this point, and he's actually biologically related to both of his daddies, which I think is really cute. So Hannah's just like, hey, you are so precious. Oh my gosh, he's so big. Is he big for his age, or have I just not been around babies that much? You know, like she doesn't really know. Like she obviously loves babies, but she's not exactly sure about all of the things. So everybody seems frozen and like not doing great. So we are going to call everybody to the meal. And we're going to sit down and just kind of chat. I don't think they brought anything though for Amir. Oh, I just have to reset him because honestly, she just got stuck. she did. But we're gonna go ahead, grab our serving. It looks like Jesse is actually going to go ahead and bottle feed Amir because he was actually a little bit cranky when he was put on the ground. So we'll have Daddy take care of him, and then he will be able to eat as well. But Archer is just like, yeah. So thanks for coming over tonight, guys. It's nice to get together. And Hannah's like, and thank you so much for being so good to Archer, basically. Like, thanks for being so supportive of the news and everything like that. And he's like, Hannah, can you please not? Like, he's all embarrassed. She's like, hon, I know that they are the ones that made you go out and get that bassinet and they helped you pick it out. And oh no, from crying baby, it was a failed introduction. Sorry, my commentary is going to take a pause. Yuck. Hannah thought toddlers were bad. But these infants are completely unmanageable. Could someone take this thing away? Okay, all right. I don't think she's that dramatic about it. I think she was just like really bummed that Amir didn't really take to her because he's hungry. Like, it's not his fault. Clearly, they both have things to learn about infants because what the heck. But Amos is like, Hannah, we didn't have to drag him to the store. Just know that. He was really, really excited about it. At least, you know, the way that we know Archer to express excitement. And he's like, shut up, man. Like, stop. And Jesse's like, well, it's true. We know you pretty well, even though you think we don't. And yeah, you were pretty excited. And don't worry, Hannah, it is one of the best bassinets on the market. We read all of the reviews. We got the same exact one for Amir when he was little, and don't you worry, it's a really, really good one. We're actually gonna have Jesse put him in the back carrier because I think that's just gonna be easier for him to be able to interact with everybody and maybe even eat, which he hasn't been able to do yet. So that's nice. We'll actually have Hannah come over here. Maybe we can get Jesse to sit and eat. Can he sit with Amir in the carrier? Oh, he can? He can't. He can? He can't. He did it temporarily. He did do it. Oh, well, maybe we will have, oh, look at this poor Nugget right now. He's so upset. I don't know how to manage having an infant over as a guest. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to do. But maybe what we'll do is we will actually have, maybe we can introduce Amir to Archer as well. Ask if interested in holding Amir. Do it. No. Like, hey, you interested in holding the baby? Izzy, please say yes. Archer's like, sure. Do I have to support his head? And Amos is like, no, Archer. Like, he's big enough. He can support his head. He's a big boy. And Archer's just like, yeah, he is. Hey, Amir, what's going on? Oh, he's so not having it. This child, they got him on a bad night. Maybe Archer's gonna try bouncing him. He's like, hey, don't worry, buddy. I'm not gonna hurt you. We're gonna be best friends. It's okay. And Jesse's like, it's okay, Amir. It's all right. Archer's gonna be a bestie. You're good. Maybe we'll even do some baby care. Not check infant. We won't hand him over. Not yet. I think Archer's actually enjoying this. Maybe he'll comfort him. He seems happy now. There he is. There's that smiley little baby. He's okay. No, please don't put him down. Oh, I know that this is something that people were experiencing where the infants, like, they just pick them up, put them down, pick them up, put them down. It's nuts. I don't know. I don't get it. But maybe what we'll actually do is now that they've had dinner and gotten to know each other just a little bit is, oh, and Jesse's picking him up. I was going to say, we'll have one of them put the baby in the carrier. Oh, he's giving him a nap. Oh no, that's so cute. Why is that the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life? He's rocking him, and look at Hannah and Archer. They're just like, oh my God, that's going to be us. That's going to be us very soon. Look at how precious that little man is. Like, he's so cute. Oh, Stretch, wakey, wakey, buddy. Oh my gosh, that was the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't even know what to do. That was so cute. He's still doing it. He's like, it's all right. Have a little nap, buddy. And I think Amos and Archer are just talking about their day out on the boat. And Hannah, look at, oh, so cute from watching the infant. See, I told you she was enjoying it. Even Archer has the same one. He's so amped about it. It is a little bit late, and clearly Amir is getting tired. So, you know, this dinner party, it's super long, this event. But we are going to go ahead, have Jesse put Amir in the little infant carrier. And I think that they are going to go ahead and head back because it's so late for this little guy. And they're just like, sorry, we didn't bring, you know, like a pack and play for him. We didn't even think about it. We thought that he would be pretty all set for the evening, but he seems to have missed his afternoon nap. So we're going to go ahead and head out. So I think Hannah is going to, let's see, can she, oh, she can invite him to feel the baby. All right. So she's going to be like, well, we're going to have this little one in the next couple of, we'll say months, because, you know, Sims. But in the next couple of months, do you want to feel the baby kick? And Amos was like, yes, I do. Oh my gosh, it was amazing when we first felt Amir kick. When, you know, his birth mother was, I'm trying to go down the route of like they had a surrogate, because, you know, science baby and everything, but he didn't just appear out of nowhere. But basically they're just like, yeah, when, you know, Amir first kicked, it was so beautiful. It was so amazing. I loved it so much. It's going to be so great. Have you guys had, you know, an updated ultrasound yet? And Hannah's like, no, but we are due for one actually, like next week, because we got the initial one. Now I'm in my second trimester. And Amos is like, hey, and look, if you guys need any advice or if you have any questions, just let us know. We were along for the ride with Amir and that pregnancy and everything, and we learned so much. So if we can help in any way, just let us know. And Archer's just like, hey, thanks, man. Like, that's like, you guys have been a great help already. You know, you've been really supportive, and I appreciate it. And Amos is like, you know, Captain, it's really nice to actually spend some time, you know, off the boat with you and get to know you a little bit more. Aw, buddies. I'm glad you don't think my llama jokes are getting old. I feel like you just get me. Aw, that's so sweet. Maybe he'll give Jesse a quick hug as well, because, you know, Amir seems to be satisfied now in his little baby carrier. He's all good. He's all right. And, oh, where's the baby? Where did the... Oh, my God. Oh, okay. The event ended. Oh, my gosh. All right. Well, bye, everybody. Have a good night. See ya. Archer's like, thanks for coming over, guys. Enjoy your night. Thanks so much. And I think Hannah's going to come out here, and she's going to embrace Archer. She's just like, I am so freaking proud of you. And he's like, why? Like, why are you proud of me? And she's like, Archer, you've never invited anybody from your crew over. I've never met any of them except for that night at the bonfire when we met, because, you know, it was in passing. And he's like, well, did that bother you? And I'm just thinking, and she's just thinking, I mean, not really bothered me, but, you know, it's nice to finally meet them. And these little nuggets are just snuggling again because I love this interaction so much. But it was a very long night, so they're enjoying a nice little snooze on the couch. The lights are all off, the fireplace is roaring. I just love them. After their little snooze, look who decided to come out here and do some weightlifting, because clearly this is his new outlet aside from fishing in solitary, because now all of a sudden all the lines are being blurred. He's got his co-workers coming over to his house involved in his personal life. And once Hannah went to bed, even though he was feeling pretty good about everything, he kind of freaked out a little bit again. He was just like, what is going on with me? Like, what is happening? This is not what I thought life could be like, and it's kind of freaking him out. It's freaking him out. Our poor man is just going through the motions at this point. He genuinely is just wondering why he didn't do some of these things sooner. Do you know what I mean? He's like, why did I never hang out with Amos and Jesse outside of work? Like, why didn't I have people over? Why don't I hang out with friends more, or at least people that I clearly get along with? You know, maybe I could have a friendship. He even got a text after they left and they were like, hey, we had a great time. Can't wait for the next time we get together. And Archer's like, oh, like they want there to be a next time. That's good. It's like he's nervous after a first date. Do you know what I mean? Like he's just like, did they like me enough? Did they have a good time? And he just needed to kind of get the jitters out. So Hannah's in bed. He's out here lifting some weights. Feeling pretty good, honestly, about himself. He had a good little workout there. He's becoming a lot more toned because he's anxiously working out all the time at like 2:00 in the morning. But he even developed a sentiment with Amos, specifically closer from happy memories. Again, we've had the sentiment with other Sims as well. But Archer feels close to Amos after good times and happy memories. It makes me so happy because Archer is just not a very social person. And he's really coming out of his shell a little bit more. And it's not what he expected. It's just not what he expected to do. He didn't think this is how he was going to react to everything. I think he might even come in here and he's feeling a little bit, I can't say sentimental because, you know, their little nugget isn't even here yet. But he's feeling, I don't know, he's feeling excited for the future. Now, we cannot, oh God, he has work in an hour and he's been up all night. Oh, my man. You're going to be on the struggle bus today. But we can't skip over the fact that he hasn't heard from Holden since their last abruptly ended conversation. And looking at this bassinet, he's just thinking, do I really want my family to not be a part of this? He doesn't really know what to do. He thinks that he wants to reach out to Holden again, even though he's the one that abruptly ended the call and got like mad at his brother for, I don't know, trying to care. The sarcasm's coming out. I know what he's going through, but he also was kind of mad at himself where he's like, why did I do that? Why did I push him away again? Why am I doing this? So he's got work in 30 minutes. So we're going to let him go to the bathroom, maybe take a quick shower. And we're going to let him go off to work because he didn't even sleep. Like, he didn't even sleep. Like, Archer, when this baby comes, you're not going to sleep at all. Like, you should really be catching up on your sleep now. Hannah just got up and her morning sickness is still kicking her butt. Is she in her third trimester? 2 hours. Maybe this morning sickness will stop at that point. Good God. Hannah woke up feeling violently ill, as if something was pushing her insides all around. She's not feeling great, but she's forcing down some breakfast. Also, though, I saw this from recalling a milestone. Back to where it all began. Who knew marriage would still feel this great? Oh, my heart. Oh, see? He's coming out of his shell. They're growing together as a couple, and I'm all about it. I'm so happy. Tonight is Night on the Town, by the way. So one of the traditions here is free food and drink. So if they were to go out to eat, they would be able to get their stuff for free, which is great. But I think that Hannah is actually going to drag Archer to a movie tonight. I think that is her plan. We haven't checked out the movie theater yet, so I definitely want to do that. I think she had a certain movie in mind, too. She really wanted to see a horror movie. I feel like Hannah wouldn't be the one that you would think would like love horror movies. But I think she does love horror movies. So she's going to actually drag Archer to a horror movie this evening. He's, of course, at work for another 2 hours. And she's running to go be sick again because this morning sickness is it's really hurting her. But they also have an ultrasound today. They also have an ultrasound today. Now, I'm not sure how long this episode has been, though. So I think I'm going to end it here. This one had a little bit less structure to it, so I hope you all still enjoyed it as much as I did. I love watching Archer kind of coming out of his shell a little bit, and Hannah just being continuously amazed at the man that he is. Like, there's so much more depth to him and things that she hasn't seen about him, and every time that she sees something new or learns something new about him, she just falls for him harder and harder. Like marital bliss. Like, she's literally so happy. She's so happy, and things are just falling into place in a way that I wasn't expecting. The way that the game is actually working with my story, I'm just going to put it out there. this game is not boring. I'm gonna say it. This is my hot take. This game is not boring. I'm having a blast, but I hope you all enjoyed this episode. We will pick up where we have left off the next episode, and I can't wait to hear your thoughts. And I'll catch you next time I post a video. Bye.